What's going on, guys and gals? My name is William Clark, and yes, I'm actually recording a video in the daytime. I actually have my curtain down for a little bit to make the video less bullshit. And yes, I am wearing a dress because why not? So, anyways, this video, again, is talking about just random things. And again, most of my videos are. So, I have two stories for you to basically listen to regarding the game The Walking Dead Road to Survival. Really great game, by the way. Yeah, Scopely does some stupid shit. And needs to fix their game. I know this dress is not really working. Work with me here. Fuck it. So, also, it's pretty long. That's what she said. Yeah, it's really long. So, yeah, there's that. Anyways, so, the first story I want to tell you is a fucking hilarious one. So the first one took place a couple months back. And I was playing The Walking Dead Road to Survival. I think I was level, I forgot, like 20 something, 30 something, I forgot. I'm level 50 something now. And, this was back my ass when I was known as Asshole in the game. And, so I was raiding people, you know, like you do in the game. And, so I get a message from someone in the game, a private message, saying, "Stop raiding my people." And I was like, what? And she's like, "Stop raiding my people." it was just going on and on and on. It was fucking crazy. It was like, you know, "Stop raiding my people." I'm like, no, that's a part of the game. The part, you know, one of the parts of the game, you raid people. You steal their materials and their food, and you get trophies for it, pretty much. If you weren't allowed to do that, Scopely would have not put that in the game. Or as a feature in the game. And if you're gonna be pissed off about this in the game, I feel bad for you when the zombie apocalypse actually happens. Because people will raid you. Unless you are strong enough to defend yourself. Me personally, I don't give a shit if I get raided. I know I'm probably the weakest link, basically. I'm like S5 plus at best as of now. And the majority of the people that I'm fighting are S10. So the majority of people are S9 plus or around S9 to S10 basically, which I think is the highest rank you can get in the game. I'm not sure. But I found it hilarious that she was bitching about me, raiding her people. And I'm like, well, you know what, just for that, I'm going to raid you. And so I raided her, right? And then, so she threatened to get me banned because I was playing the game. Basically is what she was trying to tell me. You know what, if you raid me or any of my people one more time, I'm gonna fucking ban you from the game. I will tell Scopely to ban your account and this and this and that. I will get you banned for something. I don't even think she fucking knew what she was gonna ban me for. Or get me banned for. And so I was like, what the fuck was that? And to this day, this was probably the most fucking hilarious thing that's ever happened in Road to Survival. For me, anyway. And I mean, goddamn. I mean, it's like, I'm playing a part of the game that basically requires you to raid and steal stuff from others to add to your materials and your food and get reputation and trophies and stuff for not only your faction, if you're a part of one, which you'd kind of be stupid not to be, in my opinion, or just, with or without a faction, you still get trophies You're on the leaderboard. The higher up you go, the better your rewards are. And you get occasional coins, which is what you need to upgrade and expand your people to make, to potentially get your people to be ascended and make them stronger, or to get ascendable characters like, 5-star ascendables, or maybe 4-star that upgrades to 5-star or whatever. And so I was like, okay, I mean, that's the most fucking hilarious thing I think I'll ever see in the game as of now. It has been. Now, the second story is more disturbing, I guess you could say. Yeah. So a couple days ago, I was playing the game. Because I don't have a tablet right now. I was at the library. It doesn't really matter exactly where I was at. I don't think. At least I don't think you guys and gals give a shit. God damn it! This thing is not working with me. For fuck's sake. Anyways, so I was pretty much playing the game, right? I had no idea what was going on because apparently, okay, so this one guy, you could tell he was a piece of shit. I mean, when your account's name is School Shooter 666, I don't know if this was a hacked account or not, because Scopely is not very good at things. I actually had 2 different people's accounts at 2 different times. Somehow, I don't know how this happens, but somehow I did. All of which were better than mine. And I guess the game wants me to get good at it, but I'm like, what the fuck? Okay, so anyways, I'm thinking it's a hacked account. A compromised account, I guess, by someone that took advantage of this, feature that Scopely has no idea what the fuck they're doing. So, or they could just be major league assholes. Or both. And they were spouting out things in the global chat, the global chat room in the game, right? You know how in The Walking Dead Road to Survival you can chat with people in your faction, in overall your region, and in general, chat with people. So apparently this guy did this in multiple regions. He was spouting out bullshit about, how he was going to shoot up schools and go after these places and do all that stuff. And saying how he was going to assassinate Trump and all this bullshit. Well, and also, he was being a fucking racist piece of shit, right? And all the while mentioning all this shit, saying he's gonna go to Columbine and do all this stuff and whatever, which is still a fucking tragedy 20, 30 plus years later. So, yeah, rest in peace to all those who died and all that. But, I mean, he was, or she, or it, was going fucking insane. It was like, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna do this, you fucking N-word, and being as racist as he could. I guess because he supported Trump or something, I don't fucking know. But, I mean, this is just ridiculous, because not only did he do this in 3 or 4 regions, but also he did this in people's private messages. He PM'd them and saying the same shit. Calling them sluts and whores and being as horrible of a person as he can, proving that he is a piece of shit. I also got one of those messages and it said basically the same shit. I'm gonna shoot your school, I'm gonna kill you, this and that, whatever. I'm gonna rape your kids and stuff, and I'm like, this is the same shit that Brian would send. If you don't know who Brian is, think fuck you don't. But he is a piece of shit. Just like this guy. Wouldn't be surprised if it was him. But anyways. So, I think he got reported multiple times, or I don't know exactly if it was a male or female. But, this is what I'm talking about when I'm talking about, I think I mentioned this before, in my gaming, the problem, what video was that? I made a video yesterday, actually 2 days ago, but I uploaded yesterday of, well, technically 2 days ago because, yeah, it's fucking weird, okay? I uploaded a video this week, well, technically last week, but within the week of YouTube, about this whole situation and saying how video games don't cause violence, and, I was playing a game and all that stuff. And I mentioned this guy, I think, a little bit, but this is the full story. So, most of us reported this guy. Now, again, I don't know if this guy's account was compromised, if this account belonged to someone else, because you can actually change the name of, the account. So let's say I was BronyGamer935, which is what I am now. I'm BronyGamer935 on The Walking Dead Road to Survival. So if you ever wanted to, play with me, join my faction, which is Indiana Jones, by the way. Shout out to you guys, if you're watching. Basically, shout out to all of Coleman. Cullman. Shout out to all you guys, because you are fucking awesome. But how you can change your name. If I could change mine, I would go to Neko Fluttershy, because everything else is Neko Fluttershy. I should probably do that, actually. So if you see BronyGamer935 transform into Neko Fluttershy, that's me. But yeah, you can change your account's name. So, this guy could have changed the account's name. And here's, I think, more to this story, which is even more insane. So rumor has it that this guy had basically a hacked account. And this guy did everything. Not only was he spouting off, racist shit and saying all these horrible things, but he apparently, rumor has it that this guy made the person's account basically meaningless. This guy apparently had a lot of S6, not S6, 6-star characters. And that, even if you're a free-to-play or even if you're a pay-to-play player, that's a lot of fucking hard work. Because you gotta have a lot of 5-star characters, and you gotta have one 5-star ascendable character. Plus, you gotta have all these medals and stuff to ascend. And, rumor has it, a lot of them. And what this guy would do, he would destroy everything. Basically, think about it like Minecraft, okay? Think about it like that. Where a person that grieves, or, kind of like Herobrine, stuff like that, will destroy buildings that you made and set fire to things, basically destroy your entire world and all your hard work. Well, this is basically what that guy did. He would, let's say for example, I had a level 20 training facility area in the game where I can train, my survivors that I find in certain areas of the game and train them so I can get characters to build upon, right? Well, he would have destroyed it and made it back to level 1. Everything. All the farms, all the material posts, all the scavenger places, everything would be back to level 1. This guy would have to start from the beginning. And this guy, what he ended up doing, supposedly, was basically destroying this guy. Making it to where he would have been better off starting from the beginning of the game, the very beginning of the game. Because he was left with not much, apparently. And everything was basically fucking destroyed. And all his weapons, the weapons that he did have were downgraded, ended up being replaced so they're weaker. Weak characters, basically. And all the items he had, the battle items, and all this stuff was basically fucking destroyed. Was sold for materials and food, which he would then use to do stuff and destroy everything. Then he would go to the what was that? the mod area where you can use mods to enhance your character's abilities. You know, like if you attack, you can set fire to people and do burn damage, basically. Well, he would level them all up to level 15 and then destroy them. Destroy them. Making it less value. And he would keep doing that and keep doing that until there was nothing left for anything. So this guy, not only was he supposedly, you know, doing all this stuff, he was also being a fucking major league asshole. And like I said, he did this in multiple regions. This guy, I'm pretty sure, you know, if he ever does come back, I mean, if he does, he's gonna be the real owner's account if it is a hacked account, you know, compromised. Because no one really knows. This is all just a rumor going around. But if this guy comes back, if, you know, I mean, obviously the guy was about not bullshit. But if this is a hacked account, the person that had the account before him, you know, that the actual owner of the account, he's gonna wake up to either a ban, which is very likely because of all the things that this guy was saying, and even if he wasn't banned, he probably would wish he was, because if what the rumor is saying is true, and that this guy destroyed everything and made it to where, you know, people would be better off playing from the very beginning. Because think about it, that's a lot of hard work that's gone down the fucking shitter. You know, I mean, I don't even have a single S6, not S6. God, why do I keep calling it that? You know, this guy, I mean, I don't even have a single 6-star character. I mean, I have a Shiva that I can ascend to a 6-star. I have Rose, which I could also ascend. I have a couple other characters. But I don't have a 6-star character. So, you know, this guy having a lot of 6-star characters, either he must be like a partial pay-to-play. Like, if he was a pay-to-play person and if he was rich, he would have had a lot more, I think. If what this is true, if what this guy is saying is true, if what the rumor is saying is true. Well, I mean, it's ridiculous nonetheless that this guy would just hack someone's account. A part of me thinks it is a hacked account because, again, Scopely is doing what Scopely does and not giving a shit about the whole thing. Because, like I said, I have had 2 different people's accounts before that were all better than mine. A lot more 6-star characters, a lot more whatever, and a couple people in my in the group that I'm in on Facebook, the Walking Dead Road to Survival Global Community. A lot of people are saying the same thing, basically. That they ended up with someone else's account when they tried to sign into the game. So Scopely is not very good at this, and you know, the fact that some people are tempted enough to hack Facebook accounts. So, you know, some guy could have hacked someone else's Facebook account and then did all this stuff to ruin his reputation in the game and also in reality. Or this guy must have had someone else's account from what Scopely has been doing lately and being assholes and giving other people's accounts. And, you know, it's Scopely, you need to fucking fix your game. I think this goes without saying, but you need to fix your game. I don't really care much about the territory issue where sometimes you do territories and the game will just basically crash and take you back to the loading screen and make you waste, you know, some fuel or whatever, some energy. I don't care about that. What I do care about is this, because if this is happening, you know, it's probably happened before, in the past, maybe, I don't fucking know. But I mean, goddamn, if this does happen, if this guy does what he says he's going to do, this is going to give video games even worse of a reputation. So I'm like, what the fuck? You know, why in the fuck? I mean, it's ridiculous. Probably someone who's pro-Trump. I don't know. Maybe. I don't fucking know. But anyways, guys and gals, that's it for this video. If you like this video, give this video a like if that was fun too. Don't forget to comment down below your thoughts on the whole damn thing. And don't forget to subscribe and click the bell icon down below to get notified of my future uploads and live streams. And whatever the fuck else that I do. And as always, I will see you all in the next video. Peace out, people, and brohoof. Boom. This has been 2 Stories of the Walking Dead Road to Survival. And now my dress is coming off. What the fuck?